It's your girl, Fertility Queen, and I know it's been a really long time since I've put out a video. I'm obviously in my lovely home here. It's been a while since I've been home, but anyways, it's January 1st. Happy New Year to everybody, and I hope you all have enjoyed your holiday season. So I've been home for probably the past 10 days. A lot has happened, which is why I haven't put out a video, but I am okay. Everything is good. It's just the living situation is kind of been the thing. So yeah, so anyways, this is my room. I got some lanterns up here. I put these in last year. Something that I've always wanted to do. This house is 1974, so I want to just stay with the mid-century theme, which is a theme that I've always really fell in love with. But yeah, I love peacocks. I worked on this drawer. I repainted it. It was really cool to piece everything together. I don't know if you could see that, but yeah, peacock feathers are kind of my theme. So anyways, I'm not done with the room, not yet, but happy to be back home nonetheless. So I wanted to just say that I do have some tonic available. I've been getting a lot of inquiries. I haven't been able to get back to a lot of you ladies, and it's just so much going on right now. Forgive me, but yeah, long story short, my landlord decided to raise her hand at me. So I left an oil spot on the driveway when I went home for the holiday in November. And when I came back, she had a bitch fit, you know. I guess she just decided to start revamping a property that she's renting out to more than one tenant. So I think it's kind of pointless to do that. But anyway, she was doing it, and you know, being that she just repainted her her driveway, and I left an oil spot, she got really upset. So I offered to clean it, and I was like Cinderella on my knees. And the next thing I knew, she was, you know, bitching and complaining. I was trying to clean it up. It's not a big deal. It's a driveway, right? So, and it wasn't like a big oil spot. It was just a small one. I stood up to just defend myself verbally, because she's like 80 years old. I'm not going to get into a fist fight with somebody who's 80 years old. It's ridiculous. She raised her hand. I guess she thought I was going to knock her out or something, but I just simply stood up and said, hey, you're not going to talk to me like that. I'm a grown-ass woman. So when she raised her hand and hit me, I blocked it, because I do know a little bit of karate. So I went ahead and blocked it really fast. And yeah, I had decided not to live there anymore. So that is what happened November 30th. And this whole month I've been switching to a different institution for schooling, and really busy. So I've been living out of my vehicle. I mean, I always kind of wanted to do van life, so I wish I would have done it sooner. But it's not to say that I'm going to be staying in the van. I might find a place. I don't know. But right now, it's working out for me, so I'm alright. But going back to the tinctures, I'm not going to be able to make any more, but I do have plenty left, so please hit me up. They've been made here at my house, which is very sanitary. I'm not going to be able to do it out on the road, so pick up the last of it. It's aged. I still have the old batch left, which is like 4 or 5 months. So yeah, I have plenty of that. Other than the tinctures, A lot of you ladies are getting results, but at the same time, a lot of you ladies are anticipating results way too soon. So I need to remind you that this is going to be completely different for every single one of you. Some of you are going to experience wonderful, fast itching, tingling, aching, and some of you are not going to experience that right away. And some of you may never quite experience that. Everyone's body's going to kind of respond differently, so keep that in mind. I noticed, like I mentioned before, when I added the protein and just prepped my body, meaning like I was getting enzymes, getting a lot of minerals, just enough of everything. I was feeling the itching and the aching, and I had a growth spurt that was like probably my 5th month. I had that growth spurt, and that was like, I think, the only time I had an actual growth spurt. Everything else was just incremental over the months. You just get to notice 1/4 of an inch here, 1/8 of an inch there, and then like 6 months will pass and you'll be like, oh shit, I grew a cup. Everything added up. I don't fit into my bras anymore. This stuff works. Okay, so don't give up. Don't think you need to have instant results after 3 months. Not everyone is going to be that lucky. It just takes time. Puberty takes roughly 7 years. So, you might have to get on the dopamine, which is a supplement from a bean, the fava bean. I haven't tried that, but it's supposed to be a really good HGH releaser, and I think I'm going to try that. I don't know, sometime in the near future. But anyways, a little tip. My dome had broken. See, this is like my new dome. I'm not pumping as of yet, but I'm taking one with me for van life adventures. And I remember reverting back to when I was pumping during my protocol. I got one of those little foamy balls you can get like at the 99-cent only stores, and I literally cut them in half. And because a lot of you ladies are worried about like your areolas expanding, I kind of have large areolas, or silver dollars, whatever you want to call them. And that was when I was like an A cup, and I was really worried, like, oh crap, they're going to grow, they're going to expand, it's going to be bad. But in all honesty, it wasn't too bad. I think halfway through the protocol, which was like 6 months in, I discovered, why not try this? So what I like to do is put this at the end of the airlock. It's so hard to demonstrate this, but you're going to cup it over your breast, and you're going to pump it, as long as it's not blocking the that cute little pink thingy that's like on the inside of the toggle. As long as it's not blocking the airflow, you should still be able to pump, and then eventually it will prevent the suctioning of the nipple area because it's covered directly. I learned this little trick on the forums. You really got to get on Breast Nexus, Noogleberry forums. There's a lot of great little tips these ladies have come up with. Some like to use the masking tape, but I don't recommend that, because every time you tear it off of your breast, you're like stretching and pulling your skin. So I never wanted to do that, but the ladies swear that it works. I tried it once and I just felt like, oh, it's really tearing my shit. I don't want to do this. So this works better. Just custom cut it to where it fits over your areola. And there's bigger balls and there's smaller balls. This was like perfect for mine. So just kind of play with it. But anyways, this black stuff I ordered from China, and they broke. So I had to get the sealant. It's just like one of those adhesive silicone gel sealants that you can get at the 99 or somewhere similar, maybe like the Dollar Tree, I don't know. And it works very well. I chose black because I just wanted to see. This had so many cracks, or a severe crack, even up to this part right here. So normally my cracks were small. Sometimes I'd sit on my domes. But anyways, this stuff works, and I'd seal the silicone ring on. That way it's not coming off when you're pumping. You've got to seal these suckers. Just get some silicone adhesive glue and take 10 minutes and seal all the way around, all the way the cracks. And if you sit on your domes or crack them in the future, you know, you can always glue them back together. And it works. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that. This is great for keeping your areolas the same size throughout your pumping. In reality, does it really stretch the areola? To some degree, but then you have to really think about the breasts as they're growing and expanding. They are going to grow as your breasts are growing. So what we're trying to prevent is overstretching of this area more than the breast itself. You want to get the whole of the breast into the dome and expand that. If you feel like you feel the tightness around your areola only or more than the whole of your breast, then yeah, that means that's where it's going to be stretching. So you have to fit the whole breast into the dome. And putting this over kind of prevents it from overstretching that area. It's strange. Sometimes I can feel it and I'm like, I gotta redo this. So I release the airlock toggle and I repump or reposition it on my breast, repump it. That way I can get a better seal and a grab of the whole breast. So you can feel it. Just pay attention to how your body feels. If a lot of you ladies are writing that you are getting like little lumps behind your areola, you want to massage those out. Don't leave them, because they're just going to get stuck there and start forming, and then you can have like a tube sock effect, which generally happens in tuberous breast deformity, where the breast doesn't develop correctly, and sometimes being that, you know, women don't have the glandular tissue develop properly, the ball has no other area to expand and grow but behind directly the areola. So what's common in development with women with normal breasts, you get the mounds, which are a really good sign. So you get the mounds, you want to massage that mound, you want to massage that ball out. That way it expands properly all over, and then you're growing. So that is my tip for you tonight, and I hope you enjoyed my slight tour of my bedroom. It's not finished yet, like I said. I'm going to be painting the walls hopefully soon. But yeah, my little shrine, my lanterns. I got 3 of them. I don't know if you could see that one. Yep, I hand painted those too. Alright, I'll see you ladies next time.